So hi guys, as you can see, this is the 2021 Interceptor. Just take a little roundabout of the same, and this is I just bought this recently, just 10 days back, and I also have a KTM 390 Adventure which I bought 2 months back. So just wanted to show you, do a little review of the bike. And as you can see, this is a twin tilde 650 cc 47 php bike. No, you do not get any alloys in this, and neither are these tires tubeless. They are C8 Zoomers which are not tubeless, so if you need to change the tires, you'll have to put a alloy as well as tubeless tires. So that's around 13,000-14,000 cost, which you're gonna have to put in this if you want a proper tubeless experience. Also, the seat is very straight sitting. As you can see, it's a straight seat, so kind of uncomfortable for most people, and the handlebar is a little low, so you might have a little bit of a shoulder pain. Then of course this has got gas shockers, so that's kind of good, and it's got an oil cooler in the front, so that's another very cool thing about the motorcycle. The display isn't much. If you see, it only has it just shows you neutral, it won't show you the gears and fuel meter, and that's about it. And then it's got ABS, which you can't see. So I'll just do a little ride review of this now. I'll just ride the bike and tell you how it rides, and from a KTM perspective also, though I'll do a proper review of both of them together. So just a second, I'll just get to it. So here we go. Okay, so as you can see, the bike has a very nice sound to it. It's a nice sounding bike, feels like it has a lot of grunt to it, and it does have a lot of grunt to it. I mean compared to other Enfield, even 500 to 350, this bike has a lot of power under it. I mean, when you're riding this, you can see the meter, till 100 it's effortless. Actually till 120 it's an effortless drive. I'll just kind of explain it to you. Now you see this enormous going in front of me, little bit of rev. It does climb quite quickly, Got a good pickup. See, it's already going 120 here. If I keep pulling it, 130, 140. So see, that's something that you won't be able to do on a 350 or a 500. I kind of just took it 140 right now, and this isn't that long a stretch. I mean, I got on top of the flyover, and in the middle of the flyover I was already going at 140. So yeah, this bike has grunt. I mean, I think if I can put somebody with a pillion and some luggage, I'll be able to, like, this won't run out of power. Now second thing, though this only has Bremby, that's more like Bremby, Bybri, what the fuck. So it has Bybri in it, and they have a decent bite. If you see, the bike does reasonably stop well. Even at 150 when I braked it, it did brake pretty well. So that is something it has. I don't think so the other Enfield brake that well. This one has that kind of bite power in the braking department. Also, it has ABS. It doesn't have traction. That's kind of sad, because when you're paying this much, I think they should have given traction with it. Enfield should take note of this and probably start giving traction in at least their top models. It is a bike which is costing around 3.4 lakhs. Yeah, you need to start giving that kind of tech. Okay, so this is a dual colored bike. I don't like the single painted one. I don't know, especially that orange one which everybody buys, but that's my personal choice. Gets a lot of attention. I bought it, though even this color has been coming out for a while. A lot of people on the petrol pumps and all quite surprised and were asking me which motorcycle is this. So it kind of with the chrome and all, it's a good looking bike. Now if you see the engine, okay, if I just put it on I just go down, okay, it starts picking up from a 1.5 to RPM, and then it goes all the way to like 5, 6. But the good thing about the Interceptor is it has long gearing, something very lacking in my KTM. Because of the long gearing, this bike can do 80 in a second gear. I mean I was just riding the other day, and another second gear I saw 80, and then I put third, I was at 100, then I put fourth. Also, if I am riding at a little slower speed, like right now on the top gear, and now you look at this, see, still riding well enough. So this engine is fucking smooth. That's what I love about this bike. It's a great engine. When you're riding it, you feel like you're riding something, you enjoy the ride. It's smooth, it has power. The riding position, yes, I do agree. If the seat was a little more curved, I would have been much more comfortable. People with lower back issues might have a problem in this because there's no backrest as such. You can always put a mod. The handling is good on this. It handles decently well. It goes into corners very well. So it's not like the old Enfield did not, but the chassis that they made on this goes into corners pretty damn well. So that's another plus point of the Interceptor. But I just can't get over the smoothness of the engine. I like this is like something like a mini Harley. I used to have a Fat Boy, and I used to get the same kind of kick there. So the engine's very, very, very refined. This is of course the BS6 version. I have not ever ridden the old one, so I don't know what to talk about that. But the clutch is smooth. The gear shifting is very smooth on this. You don't get to know when you change the gear. It's that smart. And yeah, for a change, you can find the neutral. Most Enfields, I remember I used to have I had a GT Continental 535. I had a Thunderbird 500. Always struggled to find that fucking neutral. This goes into neutral pretty well. So overall, you can understand the bike, that the lights are a little dated. The backlight and the indicators, they are dated. I think they don't go with the flow of the motorcycle. Good looking motorcycle, then they should have had a sleek backlight and indicators. You've already seen that in the video. So I think probably one can do something about that. But the biggest problem is I feel that it's not tubeless, and the tires are also not tubeless. So I found out in the market to get aftermarket for this, alloys cost around 9,000, and Ralco gives tires for this which will be 4.5 grand for a set. So that's gonna cost you around 13,500. You can always go for a cheaper version and use slime. I don't know how good slime is going to work in the long run, though it's supposed to do well. Or if you have more money, then you can do Outex, but Outex will again cost you 10 plus. I'm going to do something like that. I'm going to make a video about it. So guys, that's about it. I have kind of summed up the Interceptor in mind. But if you want to go for touring, yes, you can go on this bike. You'll enjoy the ride. How does it stack up against the KTM 390 Adventure? You'll have to wait for that one. I'm going to do a side-by-side ride review. I'm going to ride this, then I'm going to ride that. And so keep following my channel, and there are a lot of new comparison. Even the Meteor I'm going to ride today, so I'll put a comparison on that. You see those lights? Not very cool. So thank you so much. Okay, keep following. Bye.